one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I missed them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
About 3 or 4 games up in there. This ain't all the females. This is just they just trying to get you to get different fighters.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys. Feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no thought from a do if you don't respect me, if you don't pay my fees? If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a night glove slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again. Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't take joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's all.
Here we go. Here we go. Some fucking action. Yeah. Hell yeah. Live from the motherfucking wire.
You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Wow, so
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. A hard-hitting, sensational knockout.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Caught him with that power punch. Beautiful counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Well, we all know, when Wilder fights Fury, someone is getting knocked down, and probably both guys.
Let's look at history. Wilder is hungry the first time they drew. He said, no, that shouldn't have done. The second time he lost, no, something's wrong. The third time, he's running out of excuses. Now the fourth time, there's no fifth time. We get to the fourth time, there's no excuses left. Wilder is angry. His reputation, his legacy, everything he's done, he's used to being the best. Now he's got to admit, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, this guy is better than me. No matter what we've seen, no matter what Tyson Fury's done, Wilder is so dangerous, he's not willing to accept it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What a punch! Both men step back for just a moment. Good left counter that lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That left counter was perfectly timed. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter left hand there. Welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
He's getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
And this with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You'd like to see more jabs.
Oh, we see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
He just misses with that big right hand. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? He fails to score with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Lands with the right counter. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. There's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Perfect counter lands. Nice counter. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Caution is being thrown to the wind. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Through the hook, didn't land. Counter left. Lucky that hook didn't score. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
On to the fourth we go. can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Oh, wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprise them. Addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. All they record is who go the hardest. Whole family is a chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones and they never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All we record is who go the hardest. Whole family is a chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
Come on, man. This thing supposed to hit. Give each weight class a minute or more. See what it should have been hit. That shit should hit. Now all these bums ain't in a fight. People scared to go rank. This a bitch. No match yet, man. These motherfuckers is running, boy. Let me get one. Let's see. These motherfuckers is running. Run, duck, and hide. This some bullshit. Motherfucker scared. Here we go.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. What else can you say about this guy? Let's just cut right to the numbers. 147 pounds, 5'11", reached 72.4 inches. And he'll be facing one of the best. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this. Saul.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. These
two have certainly talked. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That punch landed. Missed him with that uppercut. Perfect counter lands. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice exchange here from both men. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Serious jeopardy here going to the canvas.
Oh, I heard that.
Let's talk about Robinson. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Beautiful count. Why weren't they covering up? Alvarez down to the canvas. I can't believe it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Lands with the right counter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Nice counter punch. What's the referee thinking right now? How is this fight still continuing? Both men step back for just a moment. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Robinson. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in. On to the third. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you...
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Through the hook, didn't land. Exchanges from both men in this round. Got out of the way of that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching from both these fighters. So much for boxing. This is a fight. That left counter was perfectly timed. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He fails to score with that left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The defense failed them.
Oh!
Talk about Robinson. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be... Here we go to the fourth round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Counter right-handed kick. Both men step back for just a moment. do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Canelo in serious jeopardy.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing.
Let's go.
The truth is coming through. You got nothing. The streets on fire. But we've gone higher. And we won't tire. And you're falling. Rise up, take your place. Be somewhere. Rise up, show your face. Touch the sun. Stand up, state your case. Speak as well. Rise up, human race. Everyone.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Rise up, take your place. Be somewhere. Rise up, show your face. Touch the sun. Stand up, state your case. Speak as well. Rise up, human race. Everyone.
Still ain't got no fucking match, man. That ain't gonna work. take on these fucking challenges, man, because fuck it. Me, it's the beta. This ain't finna be your real record. That's what motherfuckers don't understand. Oh boy. Good. Oh shit. About to say that shit shouldn't take that long. The blunt's on the way. Smoky in the way. In the gym, nigga done called me out. The Fury fight. 102-9. He's probably a cheater. He's out of there already. Who's he trying to cheat? I don't understand why you would cheat in a boxing game. That doesn't make you look good. Like, you can't even brag about that shit. Because inevitably one day you're going to get beat, then you're going to get beat by a smuck or something. You're going to be bragging about whooping your 102 ass. Let's go. Bag is getting thin. Bag is really thin. What we doing here? 43-1. It's 43-1. Damn. Taking some hits. Well, he should be ranked a little higher, like 88 or something. 86. He only had one belt. Crease punch. 20%. Power punches, power straights. Power straights and power punches. About 50. Let's go. Let's go.
Do your business.
Let's do it.
These motherfucking corner man gotta tell the motherfucking truth, dog. That's some bullshit.
Let's fight.
He's pressing me with strong blows. Punch a motherfucking hole through the wall. Tell y'all that much. I mean, shit. some work. Caught 102 and now, motherfucker. He's unbelievable. That's why it's hard for me not to pick Wilder. Just cause of shit just like that. Wilder gonna knock a motherfucker out. He gonna knock that shit out of you. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. You get hit too many times with that motherfucker, it's over.
Let's go.
Riddick Bowe got it too. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna just say motherfucker. I just know what he's supposed to do is catch a motherfucker.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That makes me use certain motherfuckers that I know that can get through that type of shit, or I hurt the motherfuckers. There's no way motherfucker can't be hurt type shit. So, you know, it is what it is. But he's using stamina, so like I say, you can't. I would like to see him again. I just gotta maybe it's just making it through that point. And you need the kind of fighter that can make it through that shit too. And it's also me not. I mean, he's going okay, all right. I can't say shit. I respect it.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. Start a fresh
I say, don't nobody get the women a chance to make the best fights for real. But I'm starting to see a pattern in these fights when it comes to damage. It's can you dodge and duck damage, and can you give damage all at the same time? Because that motherfucker trying to give all that damage, his stamina should wear out like dudes did. That's why I couldn't even say shit with dude. His shit, motherfucker ain't even had no stamina for real. I just, if he gonna win the round, I guess you just gotta wait and try to go late and try to just get your shit off and hit him in the body. Definitely fight. You gotta have your fight plan in order. She's 13 and ain't getting no match. Bitch ain't getting no match, man. So shit, man. Can't get a match, man. Motherfucker supposed to be able to just at least get motherfuckers in our one match. Not a popular division. We are moving on. So they fucked his shit up. I was using this motherfucker and he was nice. What is this middleweight? See what you got, man. This shouldn't take long, y'all. Some divisions definitely don't take long. This shit should not take long. Pretty sure that's some bullshit. on today? He got him trash. No, I'm trying to get y'all going here. Well, it is Monday night, I guess. The fuck? There's no damn way this is taking this long. goddamn match. Trying to get a fight. Trying to get a fight. I'll pick anybody. If y'all say a name, I'll pick them. If y'all know somebody in this on, y'all know they on here. Y'all see somebody, I'll pick them. You know, just get my squabble on. They say squabble. This is record. Ended up taking 9 on the chin. Me some fight. I just want to get my boys a fight. Want to give them a fight, you see?
The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds, 5'11" tall with a reach of 74. And he'll be facing, it's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Here comes the pride of Wales. You are looking at an absolute legend, the longest reigning super middleweight champion in boxing history, spanning over 10 years, defending against 20 opponents.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
So now let's go into the ring for the...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the two-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Todd, the heat is on.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Got out of the way of that right hook. Takes that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A lot of respect in the ring from both of these fighters as they meet again. Calzaghe calls Jones one of the best fighters he's ever met, even though he's already beaten him once.
Well, Calzaghe, you think of fighters and beating, you think about standing fighters. This guy can fight for fun. That's all he does. So now we're going to do it again. And Joe Calzaghe's got it all.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
He just rung his bell. Can he finish the job? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. He threw the hook, didn't land. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Nice punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Lands with the right counter. Let's talk about Jones Jr. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
It's so important now in this first minute. Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Behind your jab and then you let your stuff go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Keep doing what you're doing. You get to up here and he'll start tiring out.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both covered in sweat. Imagine how exhausted these two athletes have to feel right now.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Ted, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped to.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. exchanges from both men in this round. Big swing and a miss with the hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They exchange punches. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Let's talk about Jones Jr. He is down big time on the score.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that. That chest straight.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What a punch. Do you believe? I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. 2, and we could see an upset right here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Jones Jr. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Nice round, good round, I like that, I'm happy. Good man. And every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Bang him down.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they want to shake your leg. They're extra, and that's it, away from getting stopped.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to...
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Both men step back for just a moment.
Hard will see much better, which is spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
And they get out of the way of that left hand. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
So time to go celebrate after a...
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
shit should have been started, man. Come on, man. This bullshit. Let's go. Let's get it cracking. Some bullshit. Can't get out together. Heavyweights usually hit. All that shit usually hit. I don't know what's up. Maybe it's Monday. It's a slow boxing day. Here we go.
I'm Todd Grisham, and every fighter wants to say at least once they fought at Brooklyn Hall. And here we are. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be
Smoking Joe. Deontay Wilder. He is the
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. He got out of the way of that right hook. Horsemen step back for just a moment. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Lands with the right counter. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Right punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it.
Here's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter punching. Nice exchange here from both men. He threw the hook, didn't land. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Good punch. There's a counter shot. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
Because they're so big, because they can push, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they...
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He just misses with that big right hand. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
They exchange punches. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Scores. Missing with the hook. Missing with the left hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Counter right. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Keep doing what you're doing. You've got to up here and we'll start tiring out.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the gym, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter left hand there. The counter left. How is this fight still continuing? Punch, counter punch. Right hook just missed. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
It's so important now in this first.
There's the bell to start round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up. Body in head, be smart, change your angle, go out there and finish him. He's ready.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. They call it, and we may see an early stoppage here. It appears. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Both men step back for just a moment. Missed him with that uppercut.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. There was the defense. That was the moment. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a nuts.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some sick. So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. And that hook misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
Come on, give these guys a chance. They're just trying to figure out how they're going to deal with it. Yes, they need to be offensive and defensive. It's just trying to figure out which puzzle fits which.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Correct me. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And according...
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nobody home with that hook. A big left, but doesn't score with it. That left counter was perfectly timed. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out. What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. And they...
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way.
There's the bell to start round 9. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of defense here at all. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. What a punch. He missed with that jab.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
It happened. You saw it here live.
much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away, live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh, I start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be a chance. What are you waiting for? Don't keep doing the same. Over and again. It's a give respect and a change. A change. Instead of breakaway. This could be. This could be. This could be. This could be. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
There wouldn't be no point to have people like him on the game. You get knocked the fuck out as soon as you pick a good fighter. There's a balance to it. The balance will require a boxing skill.
What a night for a fight! We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was
That's like why he quit. That's why he quit. Probably think I'm one of them cheaters. See if I can. Yeah. spoke that shit up.
What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And yes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
Lots of hype as they will fight in. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter. That's a scoring left hand. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice exchange here from both men. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Good left hand. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. Threw the hook, didn't land. Let's talk about the greatest. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Nice counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
A couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect.
And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Swing and a miss with that left hook. A perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble.
Oh, I heard.
Let's talk about the greatest. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nobody home with that hook. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You'd like to see more jabs.
This is easy for us to say and comment here at ringside, but those guys can see what they've got to do. I understand there's a lot of pressure. I understand there's some guys that are just naive or inexperienced, but just give them a break. Give them a little time.
Hook misses. Right hook catching air. Good counter right-handed kick. So that left lands. What a massive upset this would be. Oh no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about the greatest. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response.
Back at it in round 4. Punch, counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Both men step back for just a moment. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And now going for the finish. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Missed him with that uppercut. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Talk about the greatest. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little fake with a pickpocket him.
Only catching air with that hook. These two were made for each other. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too. What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about the greatest. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Nothing but air on that hook. Just misses with that uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
That left hook missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about the great. There's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Oh, and they They got rocked. What a moment this is. How is this fight? So he will. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie. They are going to surrender. No mas.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on.